I got like nothing but love for both of y'all, Steve and Danny. Okay, like don't get me wrong. I'm good with both of y'all. The problems you guys have has nothing to do with me. You know, like I love you. I'll take care of you, and I'll take care of you. Just don't do me wrong. You guys did each other wrong. They got nothing to do with me. Plus, I can make millions of dollars with you both.
You get the classic cliche like, oh, you shouldn't do business with your family. Like, you should keep them out of it.
If we're not all making money, I don't want to make the money.
I think a lot of people see you and they're like, oh, well, these guys must make so much fucking money. But let's talk about how much money you fucking spend on a monthly basis to keep this show on the road.
I mean, we spend over 500,000. I'd say over 300,000 a day.
At any given moment with the stock you guys are holding, do you know roughly how much it would be worth?
Yeah, like $25-30 million.
Welcome back to the MBH podcast. Money buys happiness, guys. Appreciate you tapping in. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, because there's gonna be bare value in this episode, and I'm so fucking excited. I'm sure you guys can see around and get an idea where we are. But Ernesto, give us the intro, baby. Who's here?
We with the TPT team, baby.
Yes.
We got Neel and Amar.
Yes.
What's up, boys?
Happy to see y'all again.
Yo, thanks for
Yeah,
having
man.
us, bro.
Been a minute.
Yo, so we had Neel on with his brother April 2022. So this is gonna be a catch up.
Yeah, my other brother.
Your other
Oh,
brother.
so
of
really?
course.
I didn't know that. Nice.
We got a new brother now in town. So he's on. Thanks for having us. This office is beautiful.
Crazy.
brother.
So we want to do a little catch up with you.
Hell yeah.
First, I want to start with this office that you have.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're here. This is beautiful. So talk about how this came to life and how you're growing this place.
How this came to life. We actually, when we moved to Miami, I had I think it was a 900 square foot apartment in Brickell.
Okay.
And we would conduct all our business out of there. That was for the first, I'd say, 9 to 10 months of the business, maybe even a year. And I was really cheap, bro. Like, I could afford to have a Ferrari at the time or wear this watch that I'm wearing today. But, like, we just kept focusing on putting every dollar back into the business. But I got to a point where when we were selling watches and having to meet people on the street or at the bank or at these weird locations, it was kind of sus. Plus, we already in year one sold $13 million. So doing that out of a vehicle and having a $300 safe that I bought on Amazon, holding up to $1 million in watches at the time, was very risky. You know?
That's crazy.
So
bro.
we were like, we gotta get corporate, move to an office, get an accountant, get a shipping team. Like, you know, me and Sean and Amar, we did everything from A to Z.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And I think at that time when we first had you on, your team was about 10, 12 people that we spoke about. What is the team at now?
I think we're
Probably double.
30
Double.
maybe total
Yeah.
between all the companies. Between Dummy Vape is probably 60.
Yeah.
But we're just
You don't
small
count-
owners
of
there,
course.
so we don't count that as a company.
Before we start, let's do a watch check. What are you guys rocking?
Yeah.
Skeleton, black ceramic. Awesome watch.
a black 3501 Nadal. So I actually have both these watches tatted on my body. I have the skeleton tatted right here.
Yes.
And I got the Nadal tatted on my leg. And like,
What's price points on those?
So this today is around 235,000. Brand new.
we could sell for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Make it
Cheap. This watch used to go for like
That's
right under
cheap.
500.
Yeah.
Used to
You said
go
cheap.
Wow.
right
Okay.
under 500.
Okay.
That's cheap.
So people who've always wanted it, like,
He's
Now's
showing,
it's the right
time?
time.
he's showing love there, guys. W for Amar.
he's like, yo, Ash, cut that part. No, something for that.
No, we got you guys. Yeah.
Okay, say less. What's on your wrist, bro?
This is the Nadal, famous tennis player. I'm sure you guys, everyone knows Nadal.
Price point?
RM 3501. It's around 280,000 today.
I'd say he's the one who really put ARM on the map.
Correct. Yeah.
That ambassador took the brand to another level. So
Yeah.
Guys, these guys are wearing houses on their wrists right now.
Straight
For those
up.
listening
Man,
and
houses
watching
in
right now.
Miami are expensive.
but these are more liquid than houses.
Yes.
Yeah.
All day.
So, Amar, let's talk about your role here too. How's that been? How's it been working with your brothers?
Oh, I love it, bro.
And what's your role here?
So I wouldn't say I really have a role. I do a lot of the payments, but I'd say I do everything. I do sales, I do buying, selling, everywhere I can help. That's what I do because I was there from the beginning. So I feel like I got into that role and I've just always...
Yeah, he's an owner.
Always gone with
I'm
it.
an owner. We have the same roles, basically. We just make sure everything's running smooth.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everyone always makes mistakes unless it's your own money, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and there's never any mistakes.
No,
And
what's crazy is funny because before we started the cam, your team's coming in like asking you a million questions, you know, about the deals, how much, this and that, da da da. So it's crazy to see, and obviously from an owner perspective, like I feel like in this business, it's hard to not be involved
You
that
have to be
extent.
involved. I think if you're not involved, you're not gonna grow.
Facts.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I was up till 5:30 a.m. last night working. Like I don't stop,
Yeah.
bro. We like he was up till 2 on the phone with me. We're here in the morning. I mean, that's all we do.
It's every day.
And how's your role changed since we sat down with you? Like, what's your day to day like?
It's a lot
Because
more.
you're still super involved, right?
A lot more. Yeah, I mean, I guess my day-to-day role has gotten a lot more stressful and
Of course.
yeah, just a lot more on my plate with, because when you guys met me last, I think I had one company.
That's it. Just
Right?
did,
Did I
yeah.
have the wrap shop even?
No, you didn't even have that.
Yeah, which we closed
you
since
closed?
we've opened, yeah.
Okay.
But we had one company back then. I think today we have 8 or 9.
Okay.
So it's
Because you even started with the cars too, right?
Yeah, now we buy, sell, and trade cars.
That's TPT foreigns.
Yeah, the deal you just heard.
Yeah,
me
you guys
talking
just
about.
heard a pretty interesting
Yeah.
deal going on there.
That's someone's trying to trade in an 812 Competizione.
Yeah.
Like the car that Wires puts all over his IG.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
What is that,
For-
like 800,000?
No, it's 1.6 million.
Wow.
Yeah, he's trying to trade that towards watches.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
I was
he
gonna
doesn't
say,
want
I
any
heard
money.
that.
He just wants watches.
That was crazy.
Trading
bro.
a car for a watch.
It's pretty cool. Like no one can do that. We could do it.
Because you have the whole integration. You have both companies.
Well, we know the market on both, and yeah, we
So
have
how'd
the
you
knowledge
get
on
into the
both.
cars? How'd you get into the car game?
By buying 30 plus cars ourselves
And you're like,
in our lives because we love cars. They're to us trophies and toys. When
Yeah.
when we reach milestones, we celebrate with the vehicle.
But how does that
other
work?
people do champagne.
How does that work? Because like you
Or a watch.
you got to get like a license for
watch.
that, right?
Yeah, we're dealer certified.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's up there on the wall. Oh, it's not up yet. I have it somewhere there. I have my dealer license. So it's cool because we save all our friends. All our friends have exotic cars.
Yeah.
You know, and we're saving them money now. We can do financing like a normal dealership. It's a full-on dealership.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
That's
to buy our
insane.
whip off you, bro. We might have to
Yeah.
buy one.
Yeah, whenever you guys want.
Unreal, bro.
Yeah.
And I guess it's the same team that you're using for TPT with that, or is it a whole different squad?
It's me, Amar, Ritik, Sean. We're owners.
Okay.
So the 4 of us do all the bringing in clients, and then I have Dean, who's in this office right here.
Yeah.
Who runs the operations, does all the paperwork. He was the manager of another car dealership in the past for 8 years, so that
Okay.
helps a lot. Then I have Acosta for social media, and I have a guy who sits at the actual dealership location, make sure that when the cars come in, they're detailed, blah blah blah, like
Sick.
presented. Nice.
But you guys are essentially running out of here luxury watches. And
But we
jewelry.
also have a location for that.
Yeah,
but yeah, we have
Okay.
I just have the manager here because the clients that come in here for the watches,
the same clients,
it's
anyways.
the clients.
and
who buy.
we're here, right?
yeah,
So it's
and they want to essentially work with you guys too, right?
I guess, yeah.
But it's crazy. It's crazy to think like out of here you're running luxury watches and jewelry. You're running a fucking
High-end
dealership, like a luxury car dealership. And then what else? I know obviously we got the vapes everywhere.
I mean,
wanna
so
discuss
so
that
one
quickly.
company that we do is I'll go small before I go big.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
These watch cases you see. I don't
That's
know if
not
the
one of
camera
them,
can
but
see.
we do have those. But we have another one that's fully customizable.
Okay.
We don't have one in here, but we do make those. Like we give them to our clients, to special clients.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy them, we do sell them. So like they're really cool. I don't have one right now, but
I probably have to go to my notes to see all the businesses, but like I mean, we have now dummy vapes,
Yes.
which I'm sure a lot of you guys on camera have heard it. It's popping right now. We got like 45 flavors. We're in over 30 states. We're in over 5 countries, selling multiple 100,000 vapes a month.
When
When
did
did
that
this
come
start?
to be?
When did this
Yeah.
start?
We signed the contract in April 2023.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, recent.
it's not easy to develop a vape and flavors and different designs and devices and put texture on your device. We were the first one. We were the first vape in the market with the battery indicator and juice indicator, which is huge.
Okay.
Because if you're a normal consumer, $20-$30 on a vape is a lot of money, you know? So to hit it and it tastes burnt out and throw it away sucks when you're like, you feel like you're only 1,000 out of 8,000 puffs in. But now you know you're never going to throw it away before it's 0%.
And how does that come to be though? Like what makes you say, all right, we're gonna get into this type of business?
Bro, Danny and me were picking up Danny 6ix9ine, guys, for those of y'all that don't know. We were picking up when we had the wrap shop open
Yeah.
before we closed it. We were going from here to TPT Foreigns to pick up his Urus because we had just wrapped it and Artlana splattered it with the paint.
Yes. Yes.
We on the way there, I'm wearing 3 chains on my neck, and Danny's like, "Yo, Neel, let me see those chains." And I give them to him to rock. You know, I'm like, "If you want to buy them, let me know. Wear them for the night. I don't give a fuck. You're cool. We're boys." You know. And he's like, "Bro, just, I want them for free, bro. What can we do? Like, you got some rich friends that want to do a deal, like just randomly. You know." He just said it. Like, I think he was joking at the time, but I thought, shit, my friends from HQD have been like telling me, like introduce them to someone big, like someone who would do good with vapes, someone out there, like super marketing guy, you know? I was like, damn, this is the perfect opportunity.
Okay.
Like, are you down to start a vape, Danny? I just asked him as like, you know, just there. And he's like, with what company? And I happened to be smoking HQD at the time. I was like, with this one, bro. Have you seen these devices? And he's like, bro, I've seen those all at the clubs, man. That's crazy. You call them to your house. Will they pull up right now? And the wrap shop is semi-close to the house. So we go to the house first.
Okay.
Somehow Mo is ready with a contract. Like, he just had to fill in the name. He was waiting on my
He's been
call.
waiting on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He pulls up to my house with a contract. Danny's like, buy me these 3 chains that Neel let me rock, and I'll sign this contract. And that's it. Same day we signed the contract.
Yeah.
And as I said, my partners are Harvard graduates, great guys. They got the product on the streets within 60 days.
Very experienced.
Wow.
Wow.
So what's your role as a partner now with this company? Is it just promo, marketing?
A lot of marketing, a lot of getting we have big clients with a lot of clout.
Yeah.
So getting them to promote the product.
True.
Just passing it to people I know who are big on social media, so they hit it, you know,
Okay.
on their pages. Marketing, basically,
Promoting it
and
ourselves.
we invested a lot of money in it.
True.
Our own capital.
Okay.
So that was, of course, needed for the business.
Yeah, you put the cash up. And then you said you also have another vape project you're working on as
Correct. We signed the contract approximately 30 days ago.
Nice.
We have prototypes already. We got merch out already. Steve will quit it, LLC. So you guys know Steve will do it. Steve will do it is very anti-nicotine, even though he smokes cigarettes when he gambles. He's always like, fuck nicotine. He's always trying to quit, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I'm going to make you quit, bro. I got you. Plus, you love vitamins. You love fitness. We're going to fucking throw vitamins in this vape. So Steve will quit it is going to be the first zero nicotine vape. Not the first zero nicotine vape, but the first one with vitamins in it. So
It's crazy.
not only is it getting you off your addiction,
Yeah.
it's also adding some health
Healthy.
benefits.
It's
You know?
healthy, yeah. And how did that one came to be? Just because you and Steve were talking about it one day?
Yeah, he's like, bro, you know, I don't fuck with Danny no more. I introduced you to Danny. Danny, I got like nothing but love for both of y'all, Steve and Danny. Okay, like don't get me wrong, like, but Steve was like, this is what he said, and I was like, bro, I got you. Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
And I called Mo and Hamid, and I convinced them. They were like, bro, we're really busy with dummy vapes, and I was like, no, we got to do this for Steve. He's my boy. He did introduce me to Danny. He did make this happen, and Steve was kind of mad at me, honestly. And
When you did this
I
one.
couldn't see why, but whatever. We got over it. We did this. We're super good now.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you. Was that a tough situation for you when that happened?
Super tough, bro. Because to me, I consider them both good friends. You know. Let's figure it out, I guess.
Of course.
You know, we're
business
good.
is business.
Everyone's
Business
good.
and there's friendship.
Yeah, I always tried to explain that to both of them. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm good with both of y'all. The problems you guys have has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I love you. I'll take care of you, and I'll take care of you. Just don't do me wrong. If you guys did each other wrong, that's got nothing to do with me. Plus, I can make millions of dollars with you both.
True.
I'm the businessman.
Why fuck that up?
Yeah, we could be friends outside and not do any business, but if we're doing business, why the fuck does two people's drama have anything to do with me?
I think it was easy for you to see that because you came from business, like, you know.
I try to always keep the two really separate. I learned that younger than most, but I've been burnt for hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Yeah.
Trying to mix the two together. I try to keep both separate.
Yeah.
But the one place I don't is and I hear the opposite a lot, is hiring friends and family.
Yes.
I think it's amazing hiring friends and family.
Well, we get that all the time too, right? We have businesses where our sisters are involved too, right? Where, you know, you get the classic cliche like, oh, you shouldn't do business with your family, like you should keep them out of it. How's that been for you? Because like your whole family's in it. We were talking off camera, you're like trying to get my cousin in it.
Well, if I'm making money and my brothers and Sean above everyone, because we did this all together. If we're not all making money, I don't want to make the money. Like
Yeah.
every new business, even if it's my idea,
Yeah.
like they got to be involved.
Yeah.
Always. You know, that's just how I was brought up, and I feel like God watches everything, and if we all take care of each other, we're gonna win.
We
more.
can grow.
Yeah. And plus it's a trust thing, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to find people to trust, especially once you blow up to a certain extent. You guys are
I don't
massive.
trust anyone, bro.
Yeah.
I don't trust
It's hard
anyone.
to, right? It's hard to. Have you had any experiences where you trusted someone and it
Fuck
didn't
yeah.
work out?
Right
Yeah.
now.
Right now,
Right
eh?
now. Yeah.
Damn.
Right now, all the time, bro. All the time.
I guess it happens, right? And I remember this because you mentioned it on the last pod when you started doing well. I mean, before you started doing well, your pops was kind of like, oh, like, I don't know what you're doing, this and that. He didn't really believe in the vision. How does he look at it now?
Oh, he's super proud of us. He comes here. He spends probably 4 months in Miami a year now. He says he loves to sit in the office. He loves the vibe, hearing the conversations, meeting the people that come in here.
Yeah.
Said you guys have done phenomenal, and he always says spend less because you never know if you're gonna keep doing as good as you will. But I always say fuck that. We're gonna spend as much as we want because we're gonna do better and better.
Yeah.
And spending motivates me.
Yeah,
I
well,
like
I think
that
a lot of
mindset.
I think a lot of people see you and they're like, oh, well, these guys must make so much fucking money. But let's talk about how much money you fucking spend on a monthly basis to keep this show on the
I
road.
mean, we spend over 500,000. I'd say over 300,000 a day.
A day.
Yeah, but we get 300,000 in a day. You know, we do 100 million in revenue. So I mean,
Yes.
if you just do the math, and
Yeah.
that's reported. Anyone can Google it.
Yeah.
It's on Sunbiz. You could see the 100 million divided by 365 will give you $300,000. That's what we do a day.
Yeah.
What? Okay, of that 100 million revenue, profit wise, what does that look like
We do
for
well.
you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
7 digits.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Hopefully, I want to ask you quickly though about dummy vapes because we were kind of talking about it off cam.
Gotta be 7 digits, right? If I'm doing 9.
Oh, bro, easily. In terms of dummy vapes, because you were also saying with the Steve thing, they were like, "Fuck, we're busy with dummy vapes." How well is it doing? Because like you said, you only started in April 2023.
So we own a piece of the pie. We don't own 100% of the company.
Yeah.
Like I said, HUD is a big part of it. Tekashi was he gets a lot of royalties out of it. So we do very well. The brand itself sells 600,000 pieces a month on average right now. And we're only 6 months old. So
Yeah.
And that's a competitive market too.
it's very competitive. There's brands out there like Elf Bar. You know,
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
shouldn't even say all their names, but they sell over 10 million vapes a month.
Holy
The
fuck.
vape industry is huge. It's like the tobacco industry, you know?
What's crazy is honestly, when it first kind of came onto the scene, I did not think it was gonna last. Straight up, I did not think vapes were gonna. I thought they were gonna be like a fad, you know.
It started with the Jewel, right?
The Jewel.
Yeah.
But that changed, bro. It changed everything.
Because it was so small and convenient and
Yeah.
like when the big hookah vapes were out,
Yes.
yeah, they were a fad. They got big. People would put liquid, and you remember
Yes.
those?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
That
about.
was a fad for sure.
Yeah.
But then Jewel, Jewel
everything.
fucked everyone. They got us all addicted.
Yeah.
I want to go into like just your growth and kind of where the business is at now. Like, you know, recently I seen you guys with Neon.
Yeah.
I feel like all of these big influencers, they want to tap in with you guys. Is that true, or is it like you guys kind of doing outreach, or are they kind of just being
We
sort of
didn't
like
do
led
any
into your?
outreach. I'm gonna say just for Neon in specific. We
Yeah.
didn't do any outreach. We got a text from Kane, his manager,
Yeah.
said we want to come in. He was actually going to go to another store, but they were closing on Saturday because they're Jewish people, which that's their day off, and we were open. we don't sleep.
7 days, baby.
Yeah,
That's it.
Perfect
That's
timing,
it.
bro.
We made it happen.
Yeah.
And, they loved the prices, and they bought like 3 watches, and they were super happy.
Yeah. Even on the content side, I was talking a bit off cam too. I think you were at like 80,000 subscribers.
80,000 viewers, yeah.
Subs
For the stream.
on
Subs.
YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube.
When
On
we
YouTube.
did the first part.
Yeah, your YouTube page. Now you're over 300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big concentration for you guys. The content still, obviously.
Huge, bro. Always trying to innovate, make it better, get more views as usual.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a grind.
Yeah.
It's an everyday grind, bro. I make sure we're posting every day on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube for personal pages, the car dealership, dummy vapes, and TPT. And it sounds easy, but it's a lot.
No,
That's
that's
tough,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
Would you say like that's helped the business a lot?
Hell yeah. I think we got every single client because we do marketing on social media. Every single dollar that we get, maybe 5% of the business is from other stuff, but I think everything else came from marketing.
Yeah.
You know, and then the marketing, of course, leads to word of mouth. Because if I got you from YouTube and you come in and you buy a watch, you're going to tell a friend who maybe didn't watch my video. Then word of mouth plays a role.
Yes.
Other things. And everyone does word of mouth for us because we take really good care of people. Thank God. But definitely marketing was 90, if not 95% of it.
Even with the cars too?
With the cars, what's the question?
In terms of like all your business coming off social media.
The cars, it actually comes directly from TPT. I got to give the car sales to Timepiece Trading, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's the same client.
Same clients.
So
Crazy.
you guys aren't doing really any like outreach. I'm pretty sure everyone just coming here. They already know the deal. They want to buy off you.
Yeah, we do have to keep promoting the fact that we own a dealership. Because
Yeah,
some
a
people,
lot of people don't know.
They don't even know.
But even for the watches and stuff, I think it's just automatic at this point, right?
Watches now, thank God, I think we've become like we have a fan base and a following. I wouldn't say a fan base. I'd say a following who knows that we have a great inventory. Not a lot of places, especially in the United States, will carry 35, 40 Richard Meals, 100 plus APs. You don't find it.
Yeah.
So firstly, the selection. I think they mess with our vibe because if they're watching the videos, either they're wasting our time or they're enjoying what they're watching.
It's true.
So, yeah, I guess it's all to the
And we hook them up. They're good.
Yeah.
Once they're in, like they're part of a family. Like we'll take care of them.
Let me ask you guys a question. In terms of at any given moment with the stock you guys are holding, do you know roughly how much it would be worth?
Yeah, like $25-30 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like amount of money that like people strive to like just make in general, like in their lifetime. You guys are just holding in watches.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
I remember even at you said near the beginning of when you guys started, the hardest part, the biggest challenge for you guys was building that trust with people, right? I think you've established that now at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely
100%.
not an issue at all anymore.
Right? What would you say now is your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge now is trusting people.
Yeah. Trusting other people.
Trusting other people instead of like having them trust us. Now, trusting other people is the tough part. Like we basically now don't let a dollar out of our sight till it's fully paid for. Like meaning before, if a client had $100,000 watch they were purchasing and there was like a $2,000 balance, we'd be like, okay, bro, you're good for
got
it.
you.
You're
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
Like,
you're good.
Take it and finish the balance.
Okay.
Now, dude, we've learned from so many lessons, bro. No one's your friend in business. Like business is separate.
Yeah.
When you meet outside to be friends, like keep business on.
That's insane because you would think you have 100K, you're gonna have 2K.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
people
the problem
just
is-
take advantage of friendship. That's what happens. You can't-
Once they have the watch, they have leverage, and they're like, why pay? You know, like.
Which I feel like this is something that you guys did very well, is maintain relationships over time.
and that breaks relationships when you give
Exactly.
even the smallest amounts out on loan or whatever. Never lend money to a friend. It's a famous saying.
Yep.
And I thought it's bullshit. I was like, oh, that's what a fake friend would do.
Yeah.
But I learned for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I've learned.
Yeah.
So,
Because it's not even about the actual amount of money, it's just the principle of it.
yeah,
Right? Someone can fuck you for $100, you're still gonna think of them differently.
for sure.
Correct,
For
right?
sure, bro. It's for us, money is replaceable.
Yeah.
We make money every single day. It's relationship you cannot replace, and to me, people who do that, you know, it's because they want to live a life that they can't unless they do.
They're not really
wrong
doing
things. And it's sad, but I guess like I always say, God's watching everything, bro. Karma's gonna get them back, and karma's gonna
Always.
come back to us
Yes.
because we live and let live. You know,
What goes around
do
comes
right.
around.
Yeah.
That's
And
how
we
it
are
is.
very careful. But
I'm sure
sometimes
you guys are.
Sometimes
No, it
things
doesn't
slip through,
happen
you know?
anymore.
Yeah.
It happened, and we learned from it. But that was in the last year the most challenging thing.
And in terms of your client base, where would you say they're mainly out of? Is it America, or are you guys kind of like in global at this point?
Definitely.
It's US, HK, and Dubai.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
We try to sell to people from Netherlands and Brazil and these places, but we can't ship there. So it's a way we don't even answer the DMs. So sorry guys if you're DMing for a watch from there. We're really busy and we can't ship to you. So that's
No, but a lot of those people will travel to like Dubai or Hong Kong to pick it up because they understand I cannot ship it there. If I ship it there, I'm scared that the package is not gonna reach, so I'm not gonna ship it there. It's not worth it.
The price of these fucking assets that you guys are
Yeah,
shipping
you have to
out
be careful.
are insane. So just to ship them anywhere, but you guys are now, like you said, now you're working on like you pay us first,
Oh,
and
but
then we ship.
but
out.
if you pay us first and the watch gets lost in FedEx or the shipment,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's FedEx or Brinks, because depending on the value of the watch, we have to use Brinks.
Yeah.
We reimburse you or get you the new watch within 48 hours. That's not your
You
liability.
take the L on it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
why
for
we
sure.
don't ship to Brazil and these other places.
Okay.
Because then it's our
Hong
liability.
Kong, United States, Dubai, we have a way where it's fully insured. You know, we pay the duties for the client.
Okay.
All these other countries, we can't deal with. It's not insured,
Insane.
so we wouldn't take the risk. And
You have,
we-
Okay.
yeah.
So we tell clients, you know, if you want us to ship there, we will. But you assume the risk that after you pay me and I ship it and I send you a tracking number,
It's on
out of
you.
my hands.
But I mean,
Yeah.
if you're buying a $350,000 watch, you're buying it $35,000-$40,000 under market from everyone else. You don't mind making a trip to Dubai, you know?
Yeah. What's it gonna cost you at that
Yeah,
point?
you're gonna go there. You're gonna have fun. You probably know people there, and you come back.
And you guys have like bases there and people there
In
these different
Dubai,
countries?
yes. Hong Kong, yes. New York, here. St. Martin, Aruba. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. We're
Yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah,
How
that's
about-
global.
are you guys gonna expand to different cities, like actual locations?
We are
like you have
planning
here?
on doing so. We will not disclose where. We will not
Okay.
disclose when.
in the next. Okay,
Yes.
damn,
Yes.
good for you guys. Okay, we got some fun questions though now. All right,
Well, actually, but before that, quickly, I want to ask you one more thing. It's funny.
Yeah.
On our last pod, you were talking about a story with Drake. Obviously, we're from Toronto, so we're asking about Drake. And you said that you were late to the first time ever meeting him.
Yes.
And he was kind of pissed off he didn't buy a watch from you guys.
didn't.
But I've been seeing online, obviously, and you've been posting like him rocking watches, kind of saying like it was you guys on the back end of those.
Yeah.
He actually gave us a shout out in one of his videos. He said, "Shout out
No
to TPT for
Oh,
this."
did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we
shout.
should get more love, but
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
Yo, come on, Drizzy.
it's been like 30 watches now.
is it 30 watches?
30, 20.
Yeah,
a lot of
20 to
watches,
30.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I remember I think you were telling us he was buying like rare Rolexes.
Correct.
Is that still the case? That's what
I
he's
think
still
the
on
first
right
one
now?
was over $1 million, the first watch he purchased, and then everything's over after has been over 100. Nothing under 100,000 at all.
But that's not his style. You know, he's gonna like expensive stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's what we try to get him something
I think
really
the cheapest
cool.
watch
And
we sold him was like 200.
Is it like you guys kind of pitching him saying, hey, we have this watch, or to his team, like, hey, you might
Honestly,
like this?
Sean manages that entire relationship.
Okay. Okay.
I've spoken to Drake twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would imagine he probably knows what he wants, but I feel like he's also one of those guys where it's like, you show him something nice.
you have to,
And he's going to be like,
both.
yeah, I want that. I'll take that.
I think Sean does that, and I guess Sean handled that better because Sean is very, very, very knowledgeable, and Drake actually really likes the watches. You know, like
Yeah,
he wants to know all the details and
Yeah.
everything, and I'm knowledgeable too, but I feel like Sean, he's better at
like
explaining.
the little
you know?
the specs, the
Yeah.
little specifics of it.
So I said, "You take this." You know, I feel like I already fucked up the first meeting. I was late. I was the one who was hungover. So. But it's awesome knowing that he supports the TPT family and buys from us.
Oh,
That's all that
100%, bro. 100%.
Is there any other businesses that you want to get into?
I feel like recently we're learning that the best place for us to put our money is in Timepiece trading. Like it's our baby. It does amazing. The revenue is always on point. Every single day we're making sales. The investment is in our control. I feel like when you, besides these vapes, like other stuff like the wrap shop I tried, like I've tried a couple, like I said, we have like 8-9 companies now. I can't even think all. But it's hard when you give other people money and you're not there at the operation, because we gotta be here every day. This does so well. So when we put money in other places and we can't be there, I feel
it's
like
just not gonna operate at the same level.
Yeah, you see it. You see it.
and it sucks because you would think other people can be better than you or as good as you at least, but I don't know. I don't think it's us. I think it's just Timepiece trading as a business. You know, it's so good that all the money does best here.
But that's a common thing, bro. A lot of guys we've spoken to who build something amazing, and then just because you're an entrepreneur in general, you want to start and trying new things.
Yeah.
And sometimes that takes away from your baby, and you go out and you learn the lesson of like, fuck, I should have just, like, if I had just put all that time and effort and money into my baby and what kind of got me here, I would have seen, insane growth. But I think that's just an entrepreneur thing. You just want to try new things. You're like, yeah, fuck it. And then, like you said, you're around other people and you're like, yeah, cool. I want to do business with
the
you.
other people that got to
Yeah.
because like I have these rich ass friends, rich ass clients. They come in and they're like, oh, so you have great inventory, bro. Like, what else do you have? And I'm like, no, this is it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
My
Yeah.
cars, my house, that's it. Like, I don't need nothing.
Yeah.
Like, no, Neel, you got to do this and that. And like, I heard it so much that I was like, fuck, they're right. I have all my eggs in one basket. What if I drop the basket?
Uh-huh.
Well, let me try this and that. And like, I learned 9 out of 10 times, fuck that shit. Like,
Facts.
I don't think it's true at all. I think you stick to what you know best and that will do best.
Well, the thing is, bro, is like, again, you built such a foundation. Even like, I can't even imagine of what a bad year looks like for you. And by the way, we're in like a fucking recession right now. No one has money. Okay, you're in Miami, so there's a high concentration of money here, obviously. But like, just speaking as a whole, like even North America, and you guys are still going at it just because of the foundation that you built.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What happened with the wrap shop?
The wrap shop ended up a negative $50,000 business. I don't know what happened because we sent clients there all day.
Because what it looked like from the outside looked like it was doing well.
I thought so too. Until we logged into the bank.
That's
and
the thing.
I saw
So
less in the balance than the credit card.
Yeah.
yeah, when there's not enough people at the business, then things like that could happen.
We went there. We
Yeah.
put the money up.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. I mean, we had partners there that put money up too. But like I said, I guess we're good at business. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
or it's just TPT was blessed, you know. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
could
don't know.
be.
The team here is phenomenal. I don't know what it is. But
Everything for a reason, bro. Maybe that happened to make you realize to just come back and concentrate on this too.
I think that's all it was.
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm happy it was 50,000 and not more.
Also, it was
been worse, bro,
it's a different type of business. Like, suppose you wrap something for someone or put a car part on something on the car, and unfortunately it falls off, and then they're calling you and saying, "Oh, you gotta fix my car wrap," and like,
There's a lot of
yeah, we
customer
don't really
service.
want to deal with that, you know.
So imagine I sold you a $600,000 watch, and you obviously have a Cullinan and a Urus because you have a $600,000 watch.
Yeah.
Okay? So you got the best SUVs. You're like, Neel, let's throw a body kit on. I love your body kit because they see my body kit in the garage before they come up to buy the watch. They're like, let's throw that on, because we used to advertise when we had the wrap shop. We'd make sure we had crazy cars parked downstairs right before they come up.
Smart.
And we'd do the body kit. Everything would be perfect. And then one fender would be like a little loose, you know, and they're calling me and complaining. But when we sell them a $600,000 watch and we make a good amount of money, there's no
Transaction
complaints.
goes
But
through
when
perfect.
we do a wrap for 3,000 and we're making a couple hundred, there's complaints, and we're like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
Juice wasn't worth the squeeze, bro.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Right?
That's fire.
But it's that's true, and I've heard that so many times. Like, the high ticket clients don't complain. It's the low ticket ones, and they're obviously the same, but it just always plays out that way.
Yeah.
Like you said, you sell a $600,000 watch, it's on the wrist.
That's it.
Money's
We
wired.
We just
You walk
get,
away. It's
we
like-
get a photo of
Yeah.
them with their
Looks
they're
great.
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, cars is
100%.
a tricky one. How about the dealership? That's no issues on
It's
that
been
one.
phenomenal. We all thought it would be a little more complicated because a car has so many parts, but then so does a watch, you know. And actually, it's harder to master it in here because it's so small.
True.
To like see everything and make sure everything's good, and we've mastered that. So
Yeah.
I mean, we had fear, but like till you try, you never know.
Yeah.
So we did it.
So that's successful right now.
Yeah, we're making money. We sell 5, 6, 7, 8 cars a month depending on the month. It's good. It's not TPT where we sell 5, 6, 7
But it can
watches a
get
day.
there. It can get there.
It can get there. This is how we started TPT, doing what we're doing at Foreign's now.
There you go.
Actually, we're doing better than when we started Timepiece trading at Foreign's car.
Because you guys have a bigger foundation now.
That's why, yeah.
Plus, like you said though, like you were telling us, like you got the employee out there, you hired him. He's been doing it for 8 years already. And that's a
years.
smart
Very
play.
experienced,
So,
yeah.
so you're like, exactly. I want to get into this business that I don't have too much knowledge on. I have the clientele, but not the knowledge. I'm gonna go get somebody who has experience, pay them what I need to pay them to make sure this business can grow.
Hire the
key.
best. Yeah.
Yeah. We did have knowledge on price, but
Prices,
like,
yes.
But like, if you go to a dealership and you buy a car, you know there's a fat stack of papers you got to sign when you
Yes.
leave, whether you pay cash or not. And we didn't know how to
That's the
prepare
hard
all
part,
that.
yeah.
You know? So thank God for good team is everything. You know,
Yeah.
team makes the money. So.
And you gotta pay. You gotta pay them nice.
Yeah, we
That's
spend
the
a lot.
reality.
We have over 6 digits on payroll monthly.
Nice.
I mean, we have crazy expenses, but every expense, and especially in the team, it pays off. It's super worth it.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to spend money to make money, guys. You got to.
Lots of money.
Yeah,
Bro.
y'all know.
And the
Of course.
team is the most important.
Yeah.
They're the ones that keep the engine running, you know?
Oh, yeah.
While you're kind of like doing your thing at the top and managing. No, it's been crazy, bro. The growth, like just seeing what you guys are doing is
It's
unreal,
inspiring,
bro.
bro.
Thank you.
brother.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I got some
You
questions.
guys too, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
Thank
You guys
Appreciate
have been
that, bro.
doing
I
awesome.
mean, we're
and
gonna do this pod every year.
you
bro.
guys
We're gonna
should
have
move
guys
to
back on every
Miami.
year.
You guys should move to Miami because it'll be awesome for you
Yeah,
guys
y'all will
too.
get a lot of content here.
Yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. That's the
We're
announcement.
coming.
No, we're
We're
coming. We're
coming.
coming. We're coming.
That's the announcement.
What are the easiest ways to spot a fake Rolex?
You gotta know. You gotta have had a couple or have dealt with a couple.
To know.
Felt them, held them, worn them, seen them, looked at them, stared at them, and it just comes to you.
Yeah.
I think to spot it, and then to know, you gotta know what tells a fake from a real. But to spot it, yeah, it's just experience.
You have to have knowledge on
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like I could spot a fake Richard from like across the club. And if I'm
You're like,
drunk-
see that
if
guy
I'm
there? He's
drunk
wearing a
enough,
fake
I'll
one.
go up to them and be like, bro, take that off.
RMs are some of the easiest to spot fakes.
For real.
They make some crazy fakes, like things that don't even exist. And
Has anyone ever tried to sell you a fake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we tell them, like, bro, they don't make it to the office. It's
Yeah.
only on the phone or photo.
Are they trying to play it off like, yo, I didn't even know that was fake? Like,
That one time,
Yeah.
this happened, and the guy was legit. Like he did not know it was a fake, and he paid 25,000. But I was like, bro, come on. He was wearing a Richard Mille, fully iced up, and I go up to him in Marion in the club, and I'm like, yo, that shit's crazy. And I look at it closer, I'm like, oh. you know that's fake, right? And
Oh my
I don't know why I said it like that. And he's like, no way, this is fake. I'm gonna show you my Amex statement. I bought one for me and one for my wife, and look at his wife. His wife's wearing them too. Like,
Hers is
you
fake
got
too?
fucked, bro. Yeah,
Hers was fake too?
And he's like, no way, bro. Look at the
Yo.
photo on Google. I'm like, yeah, look at the difference. And he's like,
And this was a random guy.
yeah, random guy. And I'm like, well, you firstly you paid $25,000 for each of them. How are you
Yeah.
getting a Richard Mille for 25?
Yeah,
25,000.
that's a
What
red
do you
flag.
mean? He's like, that's so expensive, bro. Like he hears they're expensive, but he never Googled it. He never
Yeah.
looked at the prices.
Oh,
So he
come
thought
on,
this
bro.
is the price. He just saw one at a person he met. He bought it, and apparently the night I told him, he had 3 days left to cancel the credit card chargeback.
Okay.
And I
Nice.
saved him 50,000. He came in here and bought a real Richard Mille.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, swear.
So you spent the money anyways.
Yeah, like 180,000 after us saving him the
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Bro, you
He
going up
said
to
he threw
someone
away the fakes.
that would have
100%.
like that's such an ego crusher, you know. You going up to the guy in the club, he thinks he's
I
wearing
wanted
a
to crush his ego, and then
Next
he
to
came
his
and bought a
wife, too.
Richard. And he crushed
It's a
mine.
good tactic though. It's a good tactic.
Yeah.
You should send the guy just looking for fake watches
No,
the
but
whole time.
usually, bro, they get aggressive. They're like,
Well, I was
"Fuck
gonna say,
off."
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
beef, bro.
Yeah, but this guy, he didn't know, and like, see, this is why I do it. This is why
Yeah.
I call him out.
I feel like the easiest way, like, if you don't know about a watch, is like look at the person. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
like,
the dude was dripped out, Philip Plein, everything. His wife in a beautiful dress, Birkin.
yeah.
And I said that's why I went up to them. I did not think they would be fake. You know, I actually wanted to go make a client. I was like, beautiful watch. Then I looked and I was like, oh, that's fake, bro.
Also, you went up with the intention of being like, oh, let me just introduce myself, like networking.
That's it. I
vibe.
wanted to make a client.
Yeah.
It really looked real from afar. And then I ended up
You know that's fake, right?
crazy.
Yo, listen, do not wear your fake watches around Neel, okay?
Just don't wear it in Miami.
If you're wearing a fake watch, just run away.
They're gonna catch you.
He won't
Bro.
call you
We'll
out.
call
bro.
you out.
No, that's crazy.
What are some? Let's say people are coming to sell you some jewelry or sell you some watches. What are some red flags that you're like, nah, right off the bat, you're like, nah.
If they say we only want cash, we don't deal in cash. We're just like the Rolex store. We take 9,900 cash max on any transaction, and if it goes above $10,000 and you pay any amount in cash, you have to fill out an 8,300 form, just like any watch boutique. So for us, we just don't deal in cash. We do wire only KYC process, and
Is
that's
there a
it.
reason for no cash? Like,
I mean, the government doesn't like it, so
Oh,
I
true,
don't want to
true.
do
Okay,
anything
okay.
to upset them.
okay, that's a fact.
So we
the
don't
mob.
take cash.
All right, for both of you, your most coveted watch,
Coveted means hated.
your most loved.
Most loved. Oh, both. For me, he's wearing my favorite watch, and I'm wearing. These are my two favorite. They're tatted on
Me too. I would say the same thing. I wear my favorite watch. You know, like I don't want anything else on my wrist for now.
And what would you say is the most overrated watch?
I'm gonna give my answer. None. No watch is overrated. Every watch is special in their own way, and that's why you like it. You know?
This is why this guy's
That's
here.
why he's here.
This is what he's
See?
here. See this?
That's why he's here. Fair. Now you know what I mean, because again, like I think from the outside, you know, you see people rocking so many different watches, and obviously people have their opinions. I love this one. I love that one. Whatever, right? So I was curious what yours. Do you guys have a hated watch? Your most hated watch? I don't know if they're in your business. That's even a thing. He's cooking up an answer right now.
No, I'm down to sell any watch. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Fair.
but no. I
about
don't have a
fake
watch that I
watches?
hate.
Fake watches.
Yeah. How about most underrated watch?
Most underrated.
Like something that should be worth more in your opinion.
They're worth a lot, all right. They've come down a lot in the last. Like, if I tell you I think this is underrated at 300,000, you'll think I'm crazy.
No, actually,
but
what-
it was worth 450 last year.
Yeah.
So I think right now it's underrated, but like
I trust your judgment, bro.
You know?
I wouldn't think you're crazy.
But it's hard to call it underrated when it's already so much.
Yeah,
above
it depends on the
MSRP.
price.
True.
It's like the market sees the value.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm curious. I want to ask you guys this: for anybody that's considering buying a watch or just jewelry in general, because I know you guys do both, right? What should they look for in their dealer?
They should look for a dealer they can trust to, firstly, that they're not going to sell them any fake or counterfeit goods.
Yeah.
They're going to sell them exactly as described. A lot of the times in the jewelry industry, especially, they're like, yeah, this bust down's VVS. Well, they don't make bust down with VVS. The stones are too small to be graded VVS.
Yeah.
They cannot be graded VVS.
Okay.
So that's bullshit.
Also, when you're putting it on like a $25,000 watch, it's not worth it to put that nice of diamonds. You know, it's generic quality that everyone's using.
You gotta make sure you're not getting like fully waxed. I mean, we've had clients who For example, the Happy Dad can Steve wears.
Yeah.
Okay, he paid 130,000 for the last one. I just sold him one for 70,000.
Wow.
It's the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you basically cut his cost in half.
dude. And I still made a little money.
Yeah.
What did that other jeweler make? Double up? Like, that's fucked up in my
Ooh.
opinion.
I feel that happens a lot with your clients though. They come in, they have spent double, and then you're saving them money.
Which is nuts, bro. Because
Yeah.
my margin is literally like 3%.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at our numbers on Sunbiz, like I say,
Yeah.
it's our margin tiny, bro. How are they doing 100? And I guess that's why we've grown so quick. Like, these other jewelers that are doing that have been in business for 40 years.
Yeah.
And they don't have close to our revenue. Maybe they make they make good profit, but the clients don't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the clients don't
And no one's tried to like imitate that and just lower their margins.
a lot. And
Okay,
that's
okay.
created competition, but we love competition.
No, it's
We're
healthy.
cool with it. Yeah.
It's healthy. It
We
keeps
do
you guys
business
going.
with the competition.
And
Yeah.
for watches, some watches we're just there. Like no one can really compete with us with some watches. You know, we have the inventory. So like some RMs, if somebody's looking for it, it's gonna have to come from us. You know.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, you guys have the access. They don't even have that.
Access funds. Funds
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah.
It could be you could find a good deal, but how are you gonna buy it?
Yeah.
You got the money, like, you know, so there's only a handful of the dealers who have the money. And then on top of that, only a handful who have the reach on social media in the watch industry. There's like 5 big dudes on social media. Thank God we have both those things, so
Yeah.
we have a competitive edge.
What's the most expensive watch collection that you've seen?
He's like, bro, open
Most
the safe.
expensive watch
He's like,
collection
yo, it's-
He's like, bro, just open the
Us,
safe.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, our
guys.
own, yeah.
of like
I've seen a dealer with more in watches than ourselves out of this country.
of like a client's probably somewhere in like Dubai or somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't even think of it, right?
And
No,
what do you think, like 20, 30 million worth of watches?
around there. Yeah.
It's a lot of watches, bro.
Yeah.
It's not even a lot of watches, just expensive watches.
Yeah, it could just be 5, bro. For 30 million, you could make it happen with 3 watches, bro, if you wanted to.
What's the most expensive watch you guys have?
The most expensive watch we've sold was 3 million or 2 million.
Around 2.5.
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't even know watches cost
that
that
an
much,
RM?
bro.
It was a Richard Mille. It was sold to Canelo. Canelo has it on wrist.
Yeah. Damn, that's expensive, bro.
And how do you guys even get your hands on? Like is that he comes to you and says, I want this watch, then you go source it? Or is that something you just
Yeah,
have
one of his
already?
buddies came to us, said he wants the watch, had us come meet him in Vegas, and they did the deal together. Like, it was we did
Yeah.
the deal. And
You like
partnered
bridge
with
the gap.
someone,
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Because we had access to the watch.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't
That's
have
what
the
I'm saying.
funds
Like,
to
you know,
fund
like-
it, but they had Canelo, so we all got together, made the deal happen.
The guy literally called me and he's like, okay, so we spoke about the watch. He's like, how long can you have it here? I'm like, I'll have it here tomorrow. He's like, bro, what?
Yeah, we got a wire in like an hour. It's crazy.
And you know, that helped him close the deal.
He's a good
'cause
client.
Nice wire.
if it takes me 10
Look
days to
nice.
bring this watch here, or a
You
week
celebrate
here,
or what?
like maybe the
No, we
client's
don't
lost interest, you know? He doesn't want the watch
It's
anymore.
like normal now. Every day there's good sales. Every day there's
Yeah.
we lose money every day too on certain watches because the market's been like super bad.
And how you working with that? Like how you
By
guys?
making new sales to make money, but
True.
then in the end, you know, like it's not as good as like the previous years, like because everything was profit.
Yeah.
And when we weren't making sales, things were going up. Like
Yeah.
the market was tripling, bro. Like,
Yeah.
As we were holding watches, they were going up
They
in
were
value.
making more-
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite. If we don't sell it in time, we lose.
You're losing.
Yeah.
But I think what you said earlier was important, bro. Like against the other dealers, like you're like, I don't need to like double up on my money. I'll make 2, 3, 5, 7%, right? Like, but your advantage is like the team is so young. You guys are so young. So you're like, okay, yeah, you're an older dealer. You've been here 40 years. You're trying to double up on every sale or even make 40, 50%. I'm good with 5, but I'm running 5 forever,
Yeah, for
bro.
50
And I'm
times.
so young. Like I got
50
years.
times, so that's 250%.
There you
instead
go.
of 100.
Exactly.
Plus, they're bringing me 50 of their friends.
Yep.
So it's actually like 12,500% versus 100%.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, yo, I need this Ferrari. I need this Cully. I need this.
And you already have the trust.
Yeah.
Yes.
And who knows what we'll sell next to these people?
Maybe jets or some shit. I don't know. Like,
Yachts.
Who knows?
Make it happen.
do you have any advice for someone that's trying to get into this industry and start off?
Honestly, just put in the hours.
Yeah.
Put in the hours. That's it. And find trustworthy people for your team. It's never gonna be as good alone as it will with the team that's efficient and good and trustworthy. And don't trust people easily. That's my advice, and you will succeed.
Yeah.
And how much money if you wanted to get into the industry? How much money do you think someone would need to start off?
In watches,
$2,000?
Yeah.
you can start off you can start off with nothing.
Yeah.
You can sell a watch and buy it when you sold it.
Yeah,
you know,
imagine you trust me, and I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I got you this Rolex, and I've sourced it already. I'm not scamming you. I got you this Rolex, bro. You wanted 13,000, and I have it available for 11. I get you to wire me. I go buy it for 11. Now I have 2,000 profit.
and you play with that and you build it up. You know.
You build it. That's it.
It's like all these guys I see on TikTok, bro. Like Vukum and these guys in New York. That's what they're doing, bro. They're like not even putting the cash up.
Brother, you can do it. You have built enough of an online reputation where people will trust you with $10,000.
Yeah.
You're not gonna disappear for 10,000. You're too big to do so.
Yeah,
You
facts.
feel me?
Yeah.
So all you need is some presence online. This is why I say social media is so important, and you guys obviously know it. You're better at it than we are, and I think you can start with zero. You don't
And if you want to do it on the spot, do it on the spot too. Here's the watch. When I get the wire, you take it. You know.
Okay, so you guys are gonna see MBH timepieces coming next.
This guy said healthy competition. Let's go. Yo, so before I came here, I Googled something. I Googled Neel TPT net worth. Okay. And they're saying 550 mil.
Oh,
I
wish,
that, bro.
dude. I wish.
It's on Google, bro.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Google tripping. Google's tripping, bro. I wish. I would.
Well, I mean, let Google keep that up there, and
No,
we'll
we're
get
good.
there.
We'll
We'll
get
get
there.
Yeah,
there.
as I say, yeah, just Google's manifested it for you guys.
That's
That's
anyways.
awesome. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Is
crazy.
there a number that you guys have in mind that you want to hit?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Hell yeah.
Between me and my brothers, I want $1 billion. I'll be happy.
And then what are you gonna do once you hit it?
I'll retire.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna
No.
retire, bro.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
You'll
You
be
said you were
we'll be
working till
happy for a little bit, and then you continue. I mean, that's what anyone would do. I
I
think.
think with 300 each.
You're grooving.
Good.
Yeah, but
But
I
it's
feel
the
like
grind you love, bro.
Because
It's
I
the
feel like
grind you
you're
I
just
love.
gonna
do,
be
but
like-
I also love playing video games. Like, and I grind my ass off every day.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but I feel like, bro, that's like at that point it'll just be like on a yacht in like Monaco with your PS maybe 7 at that point,
Yeah.
and just answering calls, being like, yeah, all right, call him, bro. We got the watch for you, we got the car for
well,
you.
hopefully not even the calls, bro. Like right now, that's what we do. We answer calls and,
Yeah.
and like messages that are directed to us because everything else is handled, and it takes up literally 14 hours a day. So
For
hopefully
sure.
I stop with the calls.
Okay, no calls.
I want it all handled eventually.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the goal. Or
Yeah.
it'll close and I'll sell it.
Yeah.
Eventually. But I don't think I want to do that. I love watches. I love cars. Like I
Yeah.
would love to forever own the dealerships. We would. And
Well, then let me ask you
it's
this.
just got to be automated eventually.
Let,
Fully.
let me ask you this: do you think, like, because this is something that we see with a lot of different businesses, sometimes the face becomes too much of the reason that people want to buy. So it's like we were saying
I
earlier.
don't think here just because we're gonna have the client base, and I've noticed like clients. Yeah, at first they want to say hi, they shake my hand, but after that I put them in a group chat with the salesperson, and they're completely happy
runs.
as long as the company is the one doing the transaction. Maybe we would still have to be the owner. Maybe if we sold the company, then
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the same. But that's not our problem.
Yeah,
We'd be out.
facts.
Yeah, we're still somehow involved in every transaction. Make sure everything's going smooth. So
Yeah, just overseeing it.
yeah.
So you would sell TPT?
Maybe
Company?
if I reach $1 billion, yeah. If I get that in liquid assets, yeah. Maybe.
Gotta be liquid. We want shares out here.
I
It's
mean,
liquid.
we're far from that, bro. So like nowhere soon. But yeah,
I mean, you've been growing fast, so you never know. And how old are you now, bro?
$1 billion is a lot. It's a lot. 27. My brother's
25.
25. My other brother's 23,
Yeah.
and Sean is now 28.
So how about like in terms of like more personally now, family? This you want to have a family? You want to get married? You want all that?
Yeah, my girl wants it better than
Yeah.
I do, but
It's usually how it goes. Come on.
But definitely, I think after we reach like 9 digits,
Yeah.
then I can have a kid.
Yeah.
Because before that, like, I just won't be like, I swear, yesterday I worked for 14 hours or 15 hours.
Well, that's why I asked for, right?
Besides that, I was in the gym and sleeping. Like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
I really want to reach these goals, and I'm willing to put everything. I have a chipped tooth for the last 2 months, and it looks horrible.
I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell.
But like, I don't got the fucking time to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta do other shit. Fuck the tooth.
I feel that. I feel that.
Bro, we're trying to reach this goal, and we're putting every fucking ounce of our blood, sweat, and tears to reach this goal, and we're doing it the right way, like ethically, making sure everyone's treated good, the best deals. Like doing it the right way takes longer.
Always, bro. Always. We always talk about that.
It was his reputation, especially in your business, and I'm sure anything you want to do in the future, it's all reputation.
Yeah,
so
if
gotta
you
just keep that
mess up
going.
once, you lost a client and you lost many more because they're
Yeah.
gonna give bad reviews, tell their friends don't deal with them.
100%. And you know what's crazy? Like I see this with you guys. I saw this with Alex G, and kind of anybody who's young and making a lot of money, and I'm sure you guys experience it, like people just think you're like scamming somehow. Do people ever like think that with
No,
you guys?
I don't think so, because we're here every day. We
Yeah.
have a big office. We have more background. My parents in the Caribbean we have 25 boutiques. You know, like we are the authorized dealer for those brands. We're not going anywhere. You come here any day of the week, we'll solve your problem. You know.
Yeah.
Some
you guys, it's
people,
not- yeah.
some people, yes, I do feel that way. You know.
Yeah, I
But,
guess because it's we have a location with 20 or more staff members present daily. It's like we can't hide or run, or like we're not closing a business for one deal to scam someone on one deal. But whereas if it's trading online, not Alex G at all. That's my brother. I love Alex G. But the traders get that reputation. I feel like a lot because
Yes.
they could get on a jet and leave the country with all the money they have invested.
Yeah, true.
It's completely different.
Or people who are on a one-man show. You know, like
But-
how much
but-
can you do as one person? You know, like
Yes,
But we definitely have the haters in the comments.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
read that shit.
yeah. I mean,
Keep commenting.
yeah,
Boost us on the algorithm.
it's good for the algo.
Yeah.
Well, I told you guys we're gonna have you guys on next year again. So why don't you guys manifest something for next year that you guys
By
want?
next year, I hope that we're doing 200 million in revenue. Because the first time
do
we
it.
came on your pod, we were already at 9 digits.
Yep, you're at 100.
This last year, we dropped a little. I'm not gonna lie. We were in the 80 something million dollars in revenue, and I'm pissed as fuck.
Now the audience is gonna be like, "Yo, this guy's pissed off 80 million."
Yeah, I'm pissed. Like we're all pissed. We need more. And we got to do better.
Yeah.
200 million next year. Hold us to it.
We got you. We got you.
We're
How
gonna
about
come
you?
check you a year
guys?
later.
Yes.
yeah, let's do it.
You got something? You got something you want to manifest?
No, I'm on the same goal. Let's do it. 200 million.
See, they're on the same page.
Yeah.
Now we got to ask you the famous question, right?
Of course. I mean, I know you guys answered it, but maybe it changed a little bit in the last year and a bit. We're the MBH podcast, Money Buys Happiness. I'm curious, do you guys still today believe that money buys happiness?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
This guy just looked around quick. He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, definitely.
How about you, Amar?
I would say money buys happiness to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, suppose you're unhealthy, you know? Yeah, fuck yeah, money buys happiness. But if you're unhealthy, bro, like, you might have a lot of money, but, like, if you're fucking about to die, then you're not so happy. So,
I think though I might be unhealthy off my own products. You know?
That's why we need the healthy one.
I might have difficulty breathing because I'm hitting this shit all day. But like I just feel like I'm ignoring all that because I just want the money. Like I don't know. It's fucked. But I feel like money fully buys happiness. Like you could be sick in a deathbed, but if someone pulls up with a new Rari, you're gonna be happy.
but what if you can't drive it?
You still be happy though. Like it bought you happiness.
Yeah.
And then you could be sick again. Because of the money.
Could be temporary. Could be temporary happiness.
Like it buys happiness.
But also, if you're sick and you got money, you're probably getting good health care. In comparison to somebody who doesn't have it,
Then
their chance of living is probably way less.
The way I'm
yours is.
thinking of it is, suppose you're on a
you're
deathbed
happy
and
with
you're
that.
Like
you're
you're
on a
dying for
deathbed,
sure,
bro.
you're
You're
saying.
about to die, but you have $1 billion in the bank, bro.
Yeah, then
You might not be so happy, bro. You know.
But
Well,
did
you'll
you,
be happy that your children are gonna be rich.
Yeah, true.
You know,
And
it
we're-
does buy some form of
For
happiness.
sure, yeah.
and also like thinking about like you guys clearly, and I can see it's evident, like you're happy about the way you make money. You give people like assets that can grow over time. You see the excitement in their face when they buy a car or a watch off you, or you know, or it's a fucking bracelet for their girl or like whatever. Like you're bringing happiness to people's lives. You know, I think that's why you guys enjoy it so much. So the money,
and we enjoy the same exact things. Like
Yes.
more than anything, we buy cars and watches.
Sure, that's what you guys
Love
like
that
too,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Cars
Same-
and watches.
same
That-
shit,
that-
bro.
How
Same
can't you
shit.
love it?
and so like I think that's an important part of why also the money buys you happiness, because you fucking love what you do.
I see none of you are wearing watches, by the way.
No,
Yeah, we
it's
gotta
because they're
change
not
that.
good enough to be in here right now.
Bro, what do you mean, bro?
we gotta get nice though, but
Their
obviously
car and watches are not good enough to be on the pod. There.
that's what we're saying.
No, yeah, I got you. But
Wait, where's the Omega Swatch? Did Ritik come to the office?
I brought it.
Okay, lit. We got it.
Sick. Guys, what you're doing is super inspiring, guys.
Yes.
You guys are inspiring a lot of people to just go out there and make money,
Yep.
do something they love.
You guys too.
Thank you, brother. Treat people right, maintain relationships, and take the long route, you know? And I really respect that about you guys, man.
Thank
so
you.
keep doing what you're doing.
yes.
We'll have you back on next year for a recap. I'm sure you're gonna have 10 more companies by then with the way you guys are moving. And if anyone's listening, TPT,
Yeah.
only place you need to know. All right.
And let me tell y'all, like he just said, the long route. Say that again. The long route. What?
Yeah, you take the long route. It's the right way.
Not the short route, right?
Yeah.
But The long route ain't even that long. Like,
No.
it's been 5-6 years since we started. And yeah, in the beginning, it felt long as fuck. Like, it took a month to close the first 3 deals. You know, I was doing one a week. We were doing one a week in the beginning. But if you just put those, like, legit 12, 13 hours, there is no way you are going to fail.
Yeah.
Firstly, God is going to see the work you're putting in. And if you're not doing anything illegal or unethical, you're going to do well. And everyone else around you is going to see the work you're putting in. They're going to see you're trustworthy. You actually know what you're doing.
Start supporting you.
You're going to know what you're doing because you're putting time in. Like, y'all put that time in. It's not even that long. Like, yeah.
People are attracted to that. When they see you grinding like that, they're drawn to you.
For sure.
They want to be
They know you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They want to be attached to you.
We wouldn't do this pod if we didn't see y'all dropping pods consistently.
Exactly.
Of course.
Because we see y'all grinding, we're here on the pod. You know?
Appreciate that.
Real
No,
recognize real, bro.
and it's important, bro. And like, I think that's why you guys will have this success, because it's just the consistency on all levels, bro. It doesn't stop for you guys. So keep killing it, man. It's always a fucking inspiration for us to watch what you guys are doing. And I love the family aspect, everything about TPT. You guys are fucking crushing it. I think like I see that $1 billion is probably sooner than you think, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Thank you.
We're
From
manifesting
your
it
mouth
for
to
y'all.
God's ears, bro.
Hey,
There you go.
Let's go. Gents, with that being said, appreciate you so much. Guys, you made it this far. Know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Again, you need a watch, you need a car, whatever the fuck you need. You need anything, these guys will get it for
We
you.
saw
straight up.
handbags this year, too.
Handbag, here you go. You want to buy a
Get your
burger
girl
for
a
your
handbag.
girl?
Come on.
Hit these guys up.
Yeah, we saw it.
Again, gents, thank you so much. Appreciate you letting us in here and doing this.
It's all love, bro.
Yes.
Much love,
Thanks, guys.
guys.
For real.
Always
Jay?
a pleasure.